How are you doing today?
Awesome. Thanks for asking.
Thank you very much, sir. Can you please introduce yourself and your company?
My name is Dapo Salami. I'm the MD CEO of Platview Technologies. We deal in cybersecurity services, and we provide peace of mind, ensuring digital trust for all of our customers.
That's amazing, sir. So what technologies is Platview displaying today at GITEX Nigeria?
We have a couple, and one of the things that we have done differently is to address some of the challenges in Africa. So most importantly, fraud has been a problem, a challenge for most organizations when you talk about fraud, for banks, for fintechs, for insurance companies, for government. So everyone that has to deal with business of transaction, there is fraud involved. So we are launching Prospect to solve that problem for most organizations. And one thing that is unique, some of the things that are unique about Prospect is the fact that it is AI powered. Then aside being AI powered, we are equally looking at having to identify every identity behind every transaction. So what we have done in that regard is to make sure that every transaction, we are able to track the identity behind it. These days, there is a whole lot of transactions going. AIs are carrying out transactions, machines are carrying out transactions, but most of the time you want to be sure who is behind the transaction. And by so doing, we introduce identity verification, we introduce document verification. So for every transaction, we can tell if it's a human transaction, a human-generated transaction, or if it's a machine-generated transaction. That way, the right risk can be put in place, and we can equally address the transaction if it's going to be flagged or we let it go. Then aside Prospect, we equally looking at what is going on online. There are quite a number of businesses that are online now, and there is a whole lot that has to do with digital risk. So by so doing, we've seen the problem. And to solve this problem, what we have done is to launch Reconex. Reconex is for cyber threat intelligence and digital risk monitoring. So in essence, what we have done is to allow people carry out their business safely online without reputational damage. So when reputational damage is out of online business, your customers feel safe to transact with you. As a bank, people are secured, and the trust is equally enforced when it comes to being able to carry out online transaction with you as a financial institution. So the combination of Prospect and Reconex has brought a great value to Africa, and that is why we are at GITEX, to be able to tell people, to say we are reimagining cybersecurity, we are bringing a new approach to fraud, and by so doing, we are here to stay, and we are here to equally reduce the surface attack when it comes to fraudulent transactions.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much, sir. So what are your expectations from GITEX Nigeria 2025?
So GITEX 2025, this is a maiden edition in Nigeria. And what that means is this is the time to really put our foot to the ground and make sure that the right partnerships are in place, the right technology is being put out there for people to benefit from. So in terms of expectation, this is the place where we create a community and make customers feel safe, make businesses feel safe. So as part of our expectation, equally, to send the same message across Africa to say, we can now address our own problem, we can put context to the challenges that we have, and our solution equally can have context that has to do with Africa. And by so doing, we can solve challenges around, we can solve problems for businesses when it comes to digital trust.
Amazing. Thank you so much, sir. It was amazing speaking with you today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Anabel. Have a great day.